Here's our prototype motor, rather large, but still a motor. At this time, it's operating on 18 volts DC electricity and using the magnetic amplification and neutralization process. Note the electromagnet coils with the permanent magnets attached, along with our wireless armature made of arcs and not a complete circle. For demonstration purposes, I've removed the safety guards that cover the permanent magnets. I'm going to start the motor. Here you can see more detail of the components. Like with the demonstration table, I'm going to explain again the principle of magnetic amplification and neutralization as it applies to this motor. Let's look at the magnetic lockup with no power applied. Now the arcs are going to be trapped between these two magnets and those. No escape. Just like on the demonstration table. I'm going to turn the power on to the motor again, but I'm going to hold the armature to prevent it from turning. Actually, I've installed a stop to prevent it from turning in order to do the demonstration. Okay, now the power's on. You're going to notice it's those coils and a permanent magnet up there are going to really attract it hard. Okay, now I think it takes just over 90 pounds to break that loose up there. Now, these two permanent magnets here and these coils, they're in the neutralization mode. There's no magnetism applied to this end, so when I turn this loose, it's just going to take off like it's going to run. You just saw the motor running at 18 volts DC. Now see what it does at 24 volts. You'll notice quite a bit of difference in the speed, which only makes sense. Now what you're looking at right here is some proximity switches used in conjunction with a timing cam to act as a commutator. Now remember, this is a prototype. In the real application, one would use an encoder along with an electronic motor controller. Now I'm going to start the motor and you'll see these things start to light up. See, like this one's lit up. This one is activating the coil in the amplified mode. It lights, then goes out, and immediately this one here fires the same coil up in the neutralization mode, just reverses the polarity. That's all it's doing. And this one does the same thing in line. This one fires it up in the amplified mode. This one reverses the polarity, puts it in the neutralization mode. Just a continuous process.